Now on CoastTV News.
Well, there's more than just a casual chill in the air. An update on the cold and, believe it or not, storms soon to follow.
Oh, the weather outside. We'll help you get ready to hit those cold temperatures this morning when walking out the door.
And crash closure chaos. A North Carolina plane crash on an interstate. The cleanup efforts still underway this morning.
Ammo accountability. That could be coming to Legislative Hall in the latest attempt by some lawmakers to put in more restrictions for handgun ownership.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It is Friday, December 15th, 2023. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. Thank you for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
It is Friday, Paige, and, well, you may have saw we have a very special treat for everyone heading into the weekend.
We do. Is it candy?
You know, that would be nice.
It would be
nice. It's a
nice.
different type of treat. Maybe not as sweet.
Okay. I think he's sweet, and you may hear him chuckling in the background right now. It's First Alert meteorologist, Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. He joins us with a look at your forecast. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paige. Hello, Pensick. Okay, so that you'll be in on the joke, Pensick and I are like Seinfeld and Newman. That's who we are. But before we get to all of that, first and foremost, I want to let you know, we are coming out of the cellar as far as the temps are concerned, and just in time, we have a first alert day that's on the horizon. So that's how things are working out. Here's where we stand right now. We're at 31 in Redden, 28 degrees in Seaford. So the chill is in the air in a major way. We're not talking about that old Miami Vice song either, okay? The chill is in the air and it's ticking around. But the winds are now calm. They're moving pretty much zonal for right now, coming from the west directly towards the east. So that's a good thing because that takes the edge off the cold. Problem is, when winds come out of the southwest, it'll feed into more in the way of moisture that are built over the weekend. But as of right now, our primary concern is how cold is it now? Well, we're looking at feeling like 31 in Redden, feels like 31 in Georgetown, feels like 28 in Seaford. Even along the coast, where typically it's a little warmer because of the warm effect of the water, but it's 30 degrees right now is what it feels like in the Indian River Inlet, and 34 in Selbyville. The good news is we're expecting for it to stay clear for the rest of the day as far as any kind of cloud cover is concerned. We are looking clear at this present time, and it's looking favorable for a great-looking shopping day on Friday, a beautiful shopping day on Saturday. But Sunday, you're going to have to come back to me because we're going to need to have heart-to-heart conversation about Sunday. I'm just saying. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much. All I heard was shopping on Saturday. I am there. But you'll still want to bundle up, of course, in extra layers as you make your way out the door this morning. It is important to stay warm in these very frigid temperatures that we're experiencing. People could be seen all bundled up as they braved the cold, and some told Coast TV they were trying to get their errands done as quickly as possible so they could get back to their warm temperatures. One person we spoke with said that they took the proper precautions to keep themselves warm.
And for the weather, I got on 2 layers, I got gloves, I got a hat. The sun's out, can't ask for much more than that.
Definitely. But as many of you get ready for work or school this morning, please just remember, wear your hat and your gloves because cold hands and cold ears, they're no way to start the day.
Well, happening now, crews still working this morning to try and get an interstate open after a plane crashed onto it. It closed the interstate down. According to the FAA, this was after 8 p.m. on Interstate 26 near the Asheville Regional Airport in North Carolina. 2 people were reported to have been on board during the crash. And according to the Buncombe County Sheriff's Office, several people were also taken to the hospital. There's no word yet on their conditions. Well, today, Rehoboth Beach Mayor and City Commissioners will meet to update its outdoor dining application policy for restaurants. What this means is the city will take a closer look at how restaurants apply for a permit to offer dining space outside the physical restaurant. This alternative space became popular during the pandemic. Now, earlier this month, the Building and Licensing Department reported that restaurants' barriers were creeping too close to the end of the sidewalk, which they say is a safety concern. And according to the city, if a new policy is implemented, it will improve the application process.
This morning, lawmakers are considering new gun legislation proposed for Delaware. According to lawmakers, the ammunition access limit bill would require retailers to keep ammunition locked up or only accessible with help of a store employee. Advocates say that this legislation is designed to prevent retail ammunition theft, which has been a documented issue in Delaware. The legislation imposes penalties on retailers who fail to comply with the law, with fines of $1,000 for the first offense, $5,000 for the second, and up to $10,000 for subsequent offenses. So what's next? A committee hearing is expected to take place within 12 legislative days.
Taking a look at the scene this morning at the Gaza-Israeli border, a little bit hazy there, maybe some snow or not snow, but smoke in the background. It is noon there. Time zone is about 7 hours ahead of us, and this morning the U.S. and Israel are at odds, causing a rift in the long-standing ally relationship, while President Joe Biden is calling for Israel to enter a lower intensity phase of its war against Hamas. Israeli officials say they won't stop until the militant group is destroyed.
Yeah, this comes as National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan is in Israel now for meetings with top officials. John Lawrence shows us the difference in perspectives from the two nations.
The war between Israel and Hamas has left the Gaza region in shambles.
We're still working by the hour to try to get a pause back in place so that hostages can get released.
Over the past few days, there's been protests demanding a ceasefire in cities across the U.S. However, the White House isn't calling for Israel to lay down its weapons, but rather be more cautious about residents in the area.
I want them to be focused on how to save civilian lives, not stop going after Hamas, but be more careful.
National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other officials Thursday, urging Israel to shift to a more targeted approach in Gaza.
They have a duty to protect their people from this terrorist group. So we understand the difficult nature of that fight. Again, we will continue to expect that they conduct their operations in accordance with the law of armed conflict.
A senior U.S. official tells CNN that the White House wants Israel to adjust to a lower intensity phase of its war within the next few weeks, potentially by the end of the year. Israel, meanwhile, says it's focused on eliminating Hamas.
It is not easy to destroy them. It will take and require a long period of time. It will last more than several months, but we will win and we will destroy them.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
All right, Matt, well, we are just getting started this morning.
Yeah, Paige, coming up, Milford wants to cash in on the spirit of giving for a good cause, how you can help the homeless while also participating in friendly competition.
Also, Beach Buds in Dewey Beach will tell you what the town could update about its dogs on the beach rules after many thought it's unclear.
And United Airlines wants to help children's wishes come true this holiday season. We will tell you how they say you can help. All that and more. This Coast TV News Today continues.
Ever have a day that just couldn't get any worse? Meet Tyler, the champion of chaos.
Having a day that's gone from bad to worse. When life throws you a string of unfortunate events, the Law Office of Trapp Nickel is here to provide a helping hand. Our experienced workers' compensation team is here to fight for your rights and help shape your misfortune into meaningful compensation.
If you've been injured at work, don't wait. Get the justice you deserve.
The Law Office of Trapp Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Have you dry-teched yet? Just call our office to request a prompt appointment. Our engineers are not salespeople. They assess your crawl space, photograph it, prescribe a custom solution, and send you your estimate the next business day, guaranteed, along with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee. If your crawl space doesn't stay dry, Dry-Tech will fix it for free. Right now, you can Dry-Tech your home with 0% financing for 2 years. Dry-Tech, Delmarva's original crawl space expert.
From everyone at Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions, we'd like to say thank you for your continued loyalty and faith in us. While we continue to put our best fleet forward, put your feet up and have a well-deserved rest this Christmas. And let every day of the holiday season be filled with joy. And remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
What's this? It's a gift from the Delaware Electric Cooperative.
But why did they give us a billing credit?
Since the co-op is owned by its members, each Christmas, DEC returns money to those members. This December, DEC is giving $5 million back to those who were members in 2011. These refunds are one of the many ways the co-op is different from for-profit utilities.
It is the season of giving.
Wow! Ho, ho, ho. From our DEC family to yours, Merry Christmas.
The good news is the cold that we're dealing with is going to thaw out nice and subtly. So that's a good thing, because as we go into the afternoon, in fact, by the time we get to lunchtime, look at the glorious sunshine we'll get a chance to enjoy, with temperatures in the 50s, 50 in Rehoboth, 50 in Bethany Beach. Here's a breakdown of our expectation. We start off this morning in the 30s. Winds are out of the west, but then Mother Nature cuts on the light switch and she cuts on the heat, okay? We'll go to 40 by mid-morning and then 49 by lunchtime. And then by 1 o'clock, we're about 53 degrees and 54 degrees right around 3 o'clock, which should be about the high for this time of the year. Now, we are talking about the positiveness of getting out of this chilly pattern, but then we got to talk about a first alert day. That's a serious matter. We'll have that in your full forecast. Till then, back to you, Paige.
Well, actually, I'm going to take this one, Paul. Happening today. I know. Well, the trail around Grove Park and Rehoboth Beach is scheduled to be repaved. The work is expected to start at 8 a.m. The city says the park will possibly remain open while work is underway. Work is expected to be done by the end of the day. Also, we got some traffic news out of Lewis. Roadwork's been rescheduled. DelDOT says the work on Beaver Dam Road's been changed to December 20th through the 21st. The agency says drivers can expect lane closures on Beaver Dam Road between the roundabout for Anchor Run Subdivision and Stockley Road. Lane closure will take place from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
A powerful activist investor is escalating his battle over the future of Disney. Triumph Fund Management has been in a long simmering feud with Disney CEO Bob Iger and the company's management to gain 2 seats on Disney's board. Thursday, the investment firm said it would nominate its founder, Nelson Peltz, and former Disney CFO Jay Razalou to sit down on the board. This comes after Triumph in November launched a new bid for seats on Disney's board, a move the entertainment giant turned down, reigniting its battle from earlier this year. United Airlines is asking its customers to help sick kids travel the friendly skies. The airline is encouraging its Mileage Plus members to donate air miles to Make-A-Wish America, which fulfills wishes for children battling critical illnesses. The organization saying more than 70% of wishes require some form of air travel. As a result, United Airlines says it will match the first 2.5 million miles donated this month through its fundraising program, Miles on a Mission. Still ahead this morning, dogs on the beach, the discussions in Dewey Beach, and why some dog owners say the rules for dogs are not clear enough.
Well, below freezing temperatures are what makes the winds feel a little bit on the icy side for this morning, but that's okay. Things are going to make a turn for at least the warmer, but also the wetter.
Sign up to grow your team at the 2024 Draper Media Job Fair, powered by Premier Staffing Solutions. Be a part of the best marketed and most successful job fair on Delmarva, according to past employers who participated. The Draper Media Job Fair is Saturday, February 24th from 10 to 2 in the Jason Building at Del Tech in Georgetown. Meet over 1,000 applicants looking for work. For more info, go to wbocevents.com.
Get ready for the holidays with delicious food and beautiful atmosphere here at Benvenuto in Milford. The perfect destination to enjoy this Christmas and New Year, surrounded by breathtaking Tuscan design. Get delighted with exquisite international dishes made with the freshest of local ingredients. So, book your reservation today and celebrate this holiday season at Benvenuto right here in Milford.
The doctors of Delmarva Chiropractic take great pride in offering the finest, most individualized care to their patients and stay on the cutting edge of healthcare and clinical interventions. As winners of Coastal Style and Metropolitan Magazine's Best Chiropractors for 7 years in a row, Doctors Lane, Brown, and Taylor help with conditions such as back pain, sciatica, headaches, concussions, dizziness, and much more. The clinic also offers laser therapy, decompression, acupuncture, and custom orthotics. Call Delmarva Chiropractic today and take the first step toward achieving your maximum potential.
At JD Asphalt, your driveway is our reputation. So we bring an experienced crew and state-of-the-art equipment out to every job site to ensure we deliver fast, premium results that's built to last.
JD Asphalt, built on family values
that have and will last as long as our asphalt. Paving a path to your satisfaction. Call now and ask about our 0% financing options available for up to 18 months. JD Asphalt, a family company for over 50 years.
The Today Show, weekdays at 7 on CoastTV.
Okay, it is 5:14 a.m. on this Friday morning, right in the middle of your screen, the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk. Not a lot of activity there. Paul is with us, Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. And Paul, I would imagine this is a treat for you, getting to spend some time with me here this morning.
Paige is a wonderful person. And here's a look at your forecast. Okay, so for today, we are expecting... You guys got to know the joke behind the scenes. Pensick and I, we're frenemies. He's my best friend. 2. All right, so here's a look at what's happening. We have temperature actually of 36 degrees as we go into actually the actual forecast here. We're cracking Paige up, poor girl. Winds are right now pushing out of the west-northwest at about 3 miles per hour. The good news is that the frost and freeze, we're going to find to come out of the cellar with that thing. But with the latest model run, a very curious thing happened this morning when we did the latest model run. Okay, so Saturday, we could get down to maybe frost likely. You see these 2 shortened icicles here? It's actually, there's an important thing to this. This is actually Sunday and Monday. We're expecting the stormy weather, which is why we have a first alert day coming. Here's the part that came into play this morning as we ran the new model. On the other side of the first alert day, we have some more cold air, even colder air for Wednesday and going into Thursday and Friday of next week. So just as soon as we thaw out and start feeling good about ourselves, we take a nosedive. You can see that with our temperature trend. You see how we're going up and away for Sunday, then we drop precipitously, literally and figuratively, by the time we get to Tuesday with a high of only 41 degrees. So what's going on? Well, first of all, we're still shaking off the blast of Arctic air we have in place right now. It's 31, Redden, 34, Selbyville, 30 degrees actually, Ocean Pines. The winds zonal out of the west towards the east. That's a fancy way of saying straight winds from one side to the other of your screen. But we're feeling like 31. We're feeling like 28 in places like Seaford, Delmar, 31. It feels like 30 in Ocean Pines, for example, and Indian River Inlet. It feels like freezing in Lewis and 29 in Milford at this hour. What's going on is we're looking very clear for right now. And that's where we are right now with our clouds and radar. Just limited moisture in the atmosphere. That's also why it feels so uncomfortably cold. Because, you know, sometimes the cold feels okay and comfortable, fuzzy, and romantic and nostalgic. And sometimes the cold feels kind of rude. Well, we've been dealing with rude cold the last couple of days because it's such a dry atmosphere. That's why it feels that way. High pressure is going to continue to keep it very clear for us throughout this part of the country. But look how these winds are pouring out of the north because of the clockwise circulation associated with this high pressure system. And there's a storm system that's a brewing throughout the central part of the country. That's going to swing in our general direction as well. But it's really more so about how cold it's going to be after the next round of storms. So we take a look at Friday and we're looking pretty good for the afternoon going into Saturday. We stay clear. All right. And Saturday afternoon by lunchtime, we're in the 50s. Beautiful day Saturday. Saturday's wonderful. Sunday, the cloud cover starts kicking in. And look, by as early as Sunday morning, we start seeing the rain begin to creep its way ever so steadily in our direction. Now let's talk about first alert days real quick before we round out the forecast for you. We see the storm system. Now look at this low pressure system. As it begins to brew here, it's actually taking on the characteristics possibly of a nor'easter type of a storm system as it begins to power up. And the more we run these models, the stronger this thing becomes and the more nasty it becomes as far as creating wind and rain, and it'll slide its way up towards us. And by the time we get into Monday, yeah, it's just going to be ugly all the way around with this thing. So that's why we're calling for that first alert day with our rain possibilities up to even like 2 inches. So for the afternoon, 55. For the night, 32. Saturday, 56 degrees. And finally, well, I didn't know that was coming up. Okay, but still, we're looking at it looking pretty good. That's what I was looking for right there. Now, this is Bob's show, not mine. So we're going to have to be patient with me today, okay? Here's a look at your extended forecast. First alert day on Monday and cold again afterwards.
All right. Thank you, Paul. Hey, we all know, we all see it during the summer. Dogs love the beach, and the town of Dewey Beach wants to keep dogs on the beach in the summer, but there's some confusion as to when they are allowed to be out there. Now, happening today, town is looking to draft an ordinance that allows dog owners to take their dogs on the beach when lifeguards are not on duty. The town says during peak summer hours, they do not feel it's safe to add dogs to the large crowds of people on the beach. One Dewey person we spoke with and dog owner says she has experienced the confusion herself.
Yes. I think in the past we had some time confusions because people weren't, they changed it. 1 year was 9 to 5, 1 year it's not, when the lifeguards, it just was not consistent, or we just didn't communicate well with each other when it was okay and when it wasn't.
Yeah, and we should probably get a little bit of understanding of this later today when the town discusses the ordinance at the Dewey Beach Lifeguard Saving Stations for their meeting at 3:30 p.m. But Paige, what this says, you are a dog owner.
Yes, my dogs love the beach.
I know. I love seeing dogs on the beach in the summer. This is part of our CoastTV poll. We are asking, when in Dewey Beach do you think dogs should be allowed during the summer, for more hours?
Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look at some updated results, see what you guys all think. So, okay, 76% of you, no, they should not allow dogs during more hours in the summer. Okay, fair enough. 22% of you say yes, 2% of you say limited hours. I'm surprised more people aren't voting for limited hours. It seems like a happy medium.
Yeah, I think that would be a good way. You know, and look, there are some beaches in our area that have dogs all the time. There's no restrictions, so maybe just people are just used to going to those beaches.
That is a good point. All right, well, if you want to share your opinion and vote, head to coasttvnews.com or our mobile app. We'll show you some updated results later on in our newscast. Let's take a look at the days set in stone now for when other coastal towns are welcoming furry friends back next year. In Rehoboth Beach, they will allow dogs back on the beach Tuesday, April 30th. Ocean City also will welcome dogs back Tuesday, April 30th. And Bethany Beach will allow dogs to enjoy the beach beginning on Wednesday, May 15th.
All right, coming up is the season of giving, how you can get in on some of the friendly and festive competition.
Adorning both homes and hearts, where you can go to spread holiday cheer and decorations along the coast this weekend.
The holiday season can bring about stress as they, strive to create unforgettable moments for their cherished little ones.
That's where Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign can help.
Send a donation and a holiday card. We may read your wishes on the air.
Businesses can also help bless our children by accepting the Shell Brother Challenge by donating at least $1,000.
Donate online at blessourchildren.org.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation. NBC News Daily, weekdays at 1 on CoastTV.
Coastal Delmarva has so much going on.
Food, friends, fun, and more.
Why don't we just show you?
Coast Life, weekdays at 4 on CoastTV. At Draper Media, we offer more than TV and radio advertising. We reach your customers wherever they are, at the gas pump, in bars and restaurants, driving around Delmarva, in a taxi or rideshare at the beach, on social media, or searching for products and services, checking their email, and listening to podcasts or streaming video. Our plans fit all your business needs. Email Frank Hamilton today.
Ever have a day that just couldn't get any worse? Meet Tyler, the champion of chaos.
Having a day that's gone from bad to worse. When life throws you a string of unfortunate events, the Law Office of Trapped Nickel is here to provide a helping hand. Our experienced workers' compensation team is here to fight for your rights and help shape your misfortune into meaningful compensation.
If you've been injured at work, don't wait. Get the justice you deserve.
The Law Office of Trapped Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Wow! It looks great in here! Hey, Mark! I'm here to help, buddy! Sounds good! We're a little short-staffed. No problem! I brought my crew! Well, why not? Let's get started! Everybody needs a hot tub. Yeah! Who doesn't need a pool toy? Hey, put it back! So what you got here? It's a Finley O sauna for all your aches and pains. Yeah! So come see us at our new showroom, Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. Why not?
'Tis the season of giving, and what better way to celebrate the holiday than with Christmas trees that give back to the community. The Milford Library's annual Christmas Tree Extravaganza brings members of the community together for some friendly competition. Visitors who vote for their favorite tree with a monetary donation will be contributing to this year's recipient, Milford Advocacy for the Homeless. It's a cause near and dear to the staff's hearts.
From just the homeless population that we see coming in or outside the library, and there's a few who we kind of get to know by name, and we get used to letting them into the bathrooms and seeing if they want water or anything that day.
To cast your vote for your favorite Christmas tree at the Milford Public Library, you can bring your vote to the library or mail it in. However, the trees will not be up after December 27th.
All right, we're going to go from one library to the other, the Rehoboth Beach Public Library, looking for a volunteer. The library says they are looking for anyone knowledgeable about repairing books with broken spines, torn pages, and replacing covers. If you think this may be you, make sure to stop by the Rehoboth Beach Public Library. All right, we're going to be rejoined now by First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. And Paul, I think we're going to talk about something we have not been able to talk about for a while, and that is temperatures today. We could talk about that today, and actually today might be a decent day to do that because we have some warmer temperatures than what we've experienced most of this week.
It's nice to be able to talk about something icy like ice cream instead of icy conditions, you know? Everything needs to have its proper context to be totally enjoyable. But some folks like the cold weather, and we're not poo-pooing on that, okay? So we want to include everybody. We're looking for temperatures in the 50s for today with lots of sunshine. The winds will be easing its way out of the southwest at about 6 to 12 miles per hour, 53 for the high in Vienna, 51 in Federalsburg and Denton. Then as we go and we focus on the most southern portions of our viewing area, we're looking pretty uniform with, first of all, widespread sunshine. Now, it will be chilly for us early, and we feel that right now. You get that tingly feeling when you walk outside at the very least, so you still need your coat, your long sleeves, and all that. But we are going to thaw out nicely by the afternoon with 53 Snow Hill and in Berlin. We're looking for 53 degrees for the high in Ocean City and down towards Chincoteague. So we're going to enjoy the sunshine. Now, coming up, we'll take a look at our extended forecast because we're going to be talking about that first alert day and when you should really keep your antenna up high to really tune in on what's going on. And by the way, be sure you scan the QR code in the corner because you're going to need that app this weekend. Paige?
All right, good to know, Paul. Thank you. Now it's time to get ready for a festive weekend from wreath-laying ceremonies to tree decorating events.
And Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner has your holiday plans covered with heartwarming events happening all along the coast.
There are 2 weekends before Christmas, and that's plenty of time to put the finishing touches on your decorations, but let's not overlook the opportunity to express gratitude to those who have dedicated their service. National Wreaths Across America Day is Saturday. Rehoboth Beach Main Street and Rehoboth Beach Homeowners Association say everyone is welcome to come to Epworth Cemetery at 11:30 a.m. to help lay wreaths. In Millsboro, the Delaware Veterans Memorial Cemetery is holding its annual ceremony and wreath laying starting at 10:30 a.m. A festive tree decorating event in Milton is happening this Sunday at 3 p.m. It will be held in Mill Park and is part of a public art initiative by the town's Economic Development Commission. Trees are set to be decorated by local middle and elementary school students. The family-friendly decorating party will include hot chocolate, treats, and holiday music. The Milton Public Library is turning into a cultural destination this weekend. The 2023 Hispanic Heritage event is set for Saturday from noon to 4. The event offers a statewide and community organization vendor fair, networking opportunities, along with cultural entertainment, foods, and activities designed to teach about the culture. If you're still thinking of taking a furry friend home for the holidays, the Humane Animal Partner says adoption fees for all of its adult animals will be half off, and select animals will have waived adoption fees through Sunday. Grab tickets to the Milton Theater's Polar Express Pajama Party and screening on Saturday, or the theater's Jingle Laughs Holiday Stand-Up Comedy Spectacular that night. The Southern Delaware Orchestra is performing its holiday concert at Epworth United Methodist Church on Saturday, and the Rehoboth Concert Band's Holiday Peace Celebration is at Cape High School on Sunday. We have links to buy tickets and complete event schedules on CoastTVnews.com under the Cool Things to Do tab.
Brought to you by North Bay Marina, where boaters have the most fun.
At Spicer Brothers, we're not just about installing roofs. We're about protection, durability, and peace of mind. Our team of skilled professionals can install your last roof using the highest quality materials in as little as 1 day. And we make it easy with on-site design and digital proposal.
And right now, save $1,000 off your new roof. Plus, have peace of mind with our Platinum Plus lifetime warranty. And the best part, enjoy no interest and no payments for 18 months.
Call today and schedule your free in-home consultation because you deserve the best.
What's this? It's a gift from the Delaware Electric Cooperative.
But why did they give us a billing credit?
Since the co-op is owned by its members, each Christmas, DEC returns money to those members. This December, DEC is giving $5 million back to those who were members in 2011. These refunds are one of the many ways the co-op is different from for-profit utilities.
It is the season of giving. Wow!
Ho, ho, ho. From our DEC family to yours, Merry Christmas.
McMullen Septic Service. Inspection, that's our business. Pumping, that's our business. Installation, that's our business. Repair, that's our business. 3 generations and 70 years of experience. We do it all. Remember, every 2 to 3 years to pump your septic to keep things running smoothly. Serving Southern Kent and Sussex counties. Trust McMullen Septic Service for all your septic needs. Your business is our business.
Are you on the verge of foreclosure? Is your home in serious disrepair? Or do you just need to sell fast?
Are you overwhelmed with an inherited house or a rental and want to cash out?
Hi, I'm Delmarva Dave Schmidt,
And I'm your sister, Christina,
and we're local home buyers.
here to help solve your problems. We'll get you an as-is, fast cash offer on any type of property anywhere on Delmarva in any condition with no required repairs or commissions. Call or text today.
Or visit delmarvadave.com.
This is Coast TV News Today.
30-degree freeze, and we got the temperature right there as we come out of one of the coldest nights in months. The wait until a warm-up.
And in Dewey Beach, we're talking about Dewey dollars, the rate increase, the parking that could be in effect next summer.
And teen crash at Tech. More details revealed about a car that hit a woman in the Sussex Tech parking lot. December 15th, 2023. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Paige Marley.
Yeah, 5:33 on this Friday morning.
Yes.
It is Friday. We are all getting down
On
a Friday. The final, well, I guess next Friday heading into Christmas weekend. But the
think so.
countdown's on. Very excited about
The
it.
countdown is on, and maybe it's your payday. Woo!
I'm going to do some shopping this weekend. I need it. It needs to happen.
Definitely.
I might even get the chief meteorologist something.
Oh, because you already got my present, right?
I might need to get my co-anchor something as well.
That's fine. But no, I almost said Bob. We have Paul today. Paul did say earlier that it's a good shopping weekend for us. So let's bring in our chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, once again. Hey there, Paul.
Hey, well, now let me make something very clear. Anybody calling me Bob is a compliment, because I'm going to tell you, y'all don't know, I'm going to tell you, you know what Bob's nickname around the station is? Everybody loves Bob. That's his nickname. He's the most lovable guy you could ever meet. Literally. He's so nice you feel bad if you play a trick on him. But so anyway, take a look at what's happening. Listen, and we hope Bob, and we hope you feel better. He's not feeling too well, so we hope he's feeling a lot better. All right, so we're looking at 36 degrees actually with the temperature. Winds are pushing out to the north and staying relatively calm. Here's the rub on the forecast. We are in the 30s. We're still a bit on the chilly side. We're dealing with the last remnants of this Arctic air, but we're about to shake it all off, as Taylor Swift would say in her song. We're shaking it off because we're going to go from 35 up to like 37 by 8 o'clock, and then we're going to transition into the 50s for the afternoon, so that's a good thing. Well, why is that? Because we've been clear throughout the morning time, but see that push coming out of the north by that Arctic air, that's going to kind of pump the brakes, which is a great thing, but right now we're still dealing with the remnants of it. We're holding at 35 degrees, for example, in Georgetown, 30 in Delmar, 29 in Salisbury, by the way, and it's also 29 degrees in Ocean Pines, but this will become the forecast past. The forecast future on the way features, unfortunately, a first alert day over the weekend. We'll talk about that and when you should shop and avoid that rain, but for right now, back to you.
All right, thank you, Paul, and as we've been talking about, it's a cold morning along the coast. We've been dealing with that most of this week, and we're now feeling the effects after the coldest day of the week just passed through.
Yeah, I felt that. You will want to find any way you can stay warm. Coast TV's Charles Reinert set out to see how the community is fighting off Jack Frost.
All bundled up for winter's chill. Tom York says putting on gloves is a no-brainer for him.
I'm dressing for the weather. I got on 2 layers, I got gloves, I got a hat. The sun's out, can't ask for much more than that.
Cold temps made people get all bundled up as they brave the elements. It caused some to look for activities that were inside.
We were actually riding around looking at Christmas lights, and then we stopped and got something to eat. But if I was going to be out, I always layer up. Sweatshirt, and my warm coat is in the car. So yes.
Even with a little nip in the air, it hasn't dampened people's holiday spirits.
It is definitely chilly out here, but it's a beautiful night. And this is what we want for Christmas, right?
Because when the temperatures drop and the hats come out, it means Santa is right around the corner. This is just a friendly reminder that if you need to go out in this cold weather for any reason, whether it's just for a leisurely walk or to get some Christmas shopping done, it's always recommended to wear your gloves and wear a hat. I'm Charles Reinert in Sussex County, Coast TV News.
Happening today, Dewey Beach commissioners could take action on an ordinance affecting the current daily and hourly parking fees. The current daily rate is $25. It could go up to $30. Hourly parking would go from $3 to $3.50. This is part of the town looking to make more money for town projects such as lifeguards, police, and infrastructures. We also have new details this morning about a crash in Sussex County that we discussed yesterday. According to Delaware State Police, a 19-year-old Georgetown man was backing up in the parking lot when he hit a 36-year-old Laurel woman who was walking. This happened here at Sussex Tech High School. Police say the woman was taken to a nearby hospital by ambulance for a minor leg injury. And troopers say the accident also involved another car driven by a 42-year-old Georgetown man. They say the crash details are still unclear and that both cars received minor damage. Now, state police are also saying the 19-year-old received citations for inattentive driving, driving without a valid license, and failure to have insurance.
Delaware State Police arrested a Seaford man for a home improvement fraud. According to police, a Bridgeville man reported this fraud. He reported that he hired Derek Green, the owner of Mason Construction, to build a sunroom addition. Troopers say the Bridgeville man paid over $13,000, but the work was never completed and no refund was issued. They say Green turned himself into police, and police say he is charged with home improvement fraud over $1,500 and theft by false pretense, also over $1,500. Today, Biden is calling for Israel to move to a lower intensity phase of its war against Hamas.
And however, Israeli officials say they won't stop until the militant group is destroyed.
Over the past few days, there have been protests demanding a ceasefire in cities across the U.S. However, the White House for Israel to be more cautious about residents in the area.
Yeah, this is National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other officials on Thursday.
A prisoner swap with Russia could be possible with the United States. This is according to Russia's leader, Vladimir Putin, who said he's open to the idea. The Russian leader made the comment when he was asked about the possibility of a prisoner swap involving Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich and U.S. Marine veteran Paul Whelan. Putin said that he hoped an agreement would be reached, but that the U.S. had to listen to Russia's conditions.
A lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still coming up this morning, we have all experienced the stress of Christmas shopping and gift giving. We have ways to slay your budget and still get the perfect gift. And a visitor from the North Pole is exploring the Salisbury Zoo. Yeah, you don't want to miss that. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Extend the patio season and outdoor family fun with Tyndall's Casual Furniture. Hang out with friends around cozy fire pits and comfortable, high-quality furniture brands like Casual Comfort, Pollywood, Telescope, and North Cape. And don't forget to protect your investment with durable, breathable, and water-resistant covers. Enjoy now and pay later with 100% financing available on all in-stock furniture. For over 40 years, locally owned, Delmarva grown. Tyndall's Casual Furniture in Laurel and Lewis, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
As the premier custom home builder for the Delmarva Peninsula, Bay to Beach Builders is familiar with having hope, like the hope of getting in right before Christmas. There's the hope that the kitchen brings the family together. And there's always hope that an evening by the fire just feels like home. But most importantly, our hope is in Christ. In an uncertain world, God sent His Son so that we may receive peace and joy this Christmas season.
At JD Asphalt, your driveway is our reputation.
So we bring an experienced crew and state-of-the-art equipment out to every job site to ensure we deliver fast, premium results that's built to last.
JD Asphalt, built on family values
that have and will last as long as our asphalt.
Paving a path to your satisfaction. Call now and ask about our 0% financing options available for up to 18 months. JD Asphalt, a family company for over 50 years.
It feels every bit of the season. I mean, if you need that nice crisp feel in the air as you're doing your Christmas shopping, well, we've got a perfect forecast for you. Right now, it feels like 31 degrees in Georgetown and in Millsboro. It feels like 33 in Selbyville, as well as Bethany Beach, and it feels like freezing right now in Lewis. Now, we are staying clear at this point, and we will remain clear because we have such a wonderful, dominant high-pressure system that's going to give us glorious sunshine, with winds pushing out of the north, giving us that nostalgic feel that you're looking for. As far as our forecast is concerned, we're progressing into, let's say, this afternoon, and look at where we're going to end up. Not a cloud, not a smidgen of a cloud on the entire area. So we go with the sunshine, and we'll warm to 51 in Lewis and Rehoboth Beach by lunchtime. We'll also warm to 51 degrees in Georgetown, Millsboro, and Seaford. We'll talk more about your extended forecast, which includes, unfortunately, a first alert day we've got to tell you about. But for right now, back to you, Matt.
All right, we've got some political news to talk about. Meet the candidate night for voters in Greenwood to get to know their future town leaders. This event is taking place at the Greenwood Memorial VFW Auxiliary. That's the building we're showing you on your screen right there. It'll be on January 18th at 7 p.m. Town says it is holding its municipal election on January 20th.
Many of you will want to leave some extra time to get to your destination this morning. There will be minor traffic delays on Naylor Mill Road over the bridge in Salisbury. These delays will be from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. The mayor's office says delays will be due to a water line repair project.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good morning, sports fans. An exciting cross-conference matchup in boys hoops last night between the Laurel Bulldogs and the Salisbury School Dragons. Laurel hoping to stay undefeated, while Salisbury School looking for their second consecutive victory. The Bulldogs scored the first 12 points to start, holding the Dragons scoreless for the first 4 minutes, with Khalid Burton leading the way. He had 16 points on the night, but the Dragons heated up from there. Noah Tucker had a couple of big threes, and they trailed by 3 at the break. In the second quarter, Pierce Vasquez putting in a few of his 16 total points, and at the half, the Dragons up 33-27. In the second half, the Dragons turned defense into offense, and Tyler Ball had a team-high 26 points. The Salisbury School wins it 68-61 for their second straight victory and improving to 3-4 on the season. Laurel moves to 2-1. Moving to the scoreboard in girls high school basketball, the Parkside Rams defeat the James M. Bennett Clippers 67-19. The Rams improve to 4-1 on the season and get their second straight victory. Bennett now has a 2-2 record. And tune into the final score on DSN tonight at 10:30 for highlights from Dover Wrestling taking on James M. Bennett today, and all the action at the Parkside Holiday Wrestling Tournament. That'll do it for sports. Have a great day.
Also, don't forget to tune in to Coast TV News for Sunday Night Football. It is the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. And then after that, we will have your hyper-local news broadcast after the game.
And now we have a look at what's making news in the world of entertainment. Here's Douglas Hyde with today's Hollywood Minute.
Award shows. Every other week there seems to be an award show.
Barbra Streisand has 2 Oscars, 10 Grammys, 5 Emmys, and a Tony Award sitting on her mantle. And now she'll be saying hello gorgeous to another big trophy, a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Screen Actors Guild. The Hollywood icon will receive her latest prize at the SAG Awards in February.
Watch your ass out there, okay? I'm gonna be fine. They love me in Beverly Hills.
Eddie Murphy is back in action as Axel Foley for the first time in nearly 30 years. A new teaser trailer is giving us our first look at Beverly Hills cop Axel F., which sees the Detroit police officer back in town for more wild adventures. The 4th installment in the action comedy franchise premieres on Netflix next summer. Trevor Noah has just been tapped to host the Grammys for the 4th consecutive year, and this time he might also be picking up an award himself. His comedy album, I Wish You Would, is up for a Grammy, and if he wins, he'd become only the second person to do that while hosting the show, the other being Kenny Rogers way back in 1980. In Hollywood, I'm Douglas Hyde.
The Bless Our Children campaign is in full swing already. We have collected almost $230,000 to help provide Christmas for children who otherwise might go without it. But of course, we all know this year is creating hardships for many more families, so the need for help is even larger. Thank you so much to everyone who has contributed already to our Bless Our Children campaign. Every single donation that comes in helps make sure every child on Delmarva has a present to open on Christmas morning. We have this beautiful card right here that had a donation. This is from Bob and Margaret Klim from Lewis. They say, hope your Christmas is filled with lots of extra jolly this year. We hope your Christmas is extra jolly, and that is why we do this Bless Our Children campaign. So if you want to donate, please go to blessourchildren.org.
And also, if you'd like to make that donation, you can send it in a holiday card, and we may read your well wishes on air. You can send a check or money order to the address on your screen, or also you can donate online.
Yeah, thank you so much for all of your help ensuring every child on Delmarva has a very Merry Christmas. Well, the holiday season is, of course, it's here. We're in the swing of it, and with that comes many fun activities for all of us to enjoy. One of those favorites is looking at all the lights and decorations on Delmarva. Take a look at your screen right now. The lights on this house are great, but look at the center of the show right there. Santa, he of course is the star. He even looks like him and his elf. They're caroling. Maybe they're yelling at kids to be nice this year. This picture was sent to us by Joyce in Milton. We love this, Joyce. Thank you.
Yeah, that puts my house to shame, Paige. I got to be honest here.
Same here.
That is spectacular, and we would love to see how you decorate your house for the holiday season. Take a look at your screen. You can send your pictures and videos to coasttvnews.com/holidayhouse.
Delmarva's Holiday House is brought to you by Bay to Beach Builders.
Chesapeake Healthcare is always growing, adding providers, including a new head of dentistry, expanding our mental health care to the Crisis Center in Berlin, and adding accolades. Several of our providers are Stars of Salisbury Award winners and finalists, as well as Best Local Pharmacy and Best Local Business. That's because Chesapeake Healthcare's office staff handles all the billing and insurance work, so our doctors have time to be doctors. Learn more at chesapeakehc.org.
Our goal at Expert Wire is to provide a wide range of quality electrical services with the highest standard of safety and excellence. In the world of wires and watts, Expert Wire is leading the charge for your home EV solutions. Get the fastest charging options at home for your electric vehicle. Remember, leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day. Full details online at expertwire247.com or call 844-350-WIRE.
Are you tired of contractors not showing up on time or not even returning your call? And why are you still waiting for an estimate? Maybe it's because the sales consultant they sent isn't really qualified to make a proper quote, only to find out the contractor isn't even licensed? That's why thousands of homeowners and businesses trust Delmarva's original crawl space experts. At DryTech, we're certified, trained, licensed, and insured. So your crawl space problem gets solved, guaranteed. Call DryTech today for a free assessment.
See the beauty of Delmarva from a bird's eye view soaring over the shore. Mondays on CoastTV News at 6. Brought to you by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Have fun and enjoy Delmarva's coast with Petey the Peacock, Coast TV's feathered friend and sharing joy coast-wide. Know where he's going to be next and get his free coloring book at peteythepeacock.com. Brought to you by Tidal Health.
5:47 on your Friday morning. And Paul, earlier you said a great weekend for shopping, maybe getting a pumpkin spice latte if they're still around. That's what I want to do. And that's all I can think about. I'm not even worried about Sunday or Monday.
Right. Don't even worry about, just enjoy Friday, enjoy Saturday, because Sunday is a whole different animal. It's not going to be a winter nostalgia kind of a day. It's going to be a thunderstorm and almost a spring-like situation that we're going to have to just brace for. But courtesy of our DryTech camera in Ocean City, we're holding at 38 degrees. And it's a little on the cool to chilly side, but the winds are coming directly out of the west. And see, this is key. See, it's the nuances of what happens in the atmosphere that determines whether or not you're really that comfortable or not. Now, for example, 36 degrees for us, right, by 6 o'clock, and then we're looking at 35 with lots of sunshine. But this kind of time, the sunshine is not deceiving. It's actually going to start to warm us up a little bit, more like a crock pot type of a simmering warm up. Not a quick warm, because you got to remember, we're still dealing with freezing and frost conditions for us for today and going into Saturday. So we're still a light freeze in the morning time. We're not going to worry about that Sunday and Monday. We have different worries for that. That's where the first alert days come into play. But look at the other side of this. Look, hard freeze for all of next week. So just because it's going to get warm and spring-like over the weekend, keep the serious coat available, okay? Now we're going to trend upwards till Sunday, which we're expecting that rain on Sunday and Monday. Then we're going to drop dramatically after the cold front pushes through and go right back to this winter pattern. But just so you'll be reminded, remember, winter officially kicks in on the 21st of December. So we're not officially in the middle of winter, but it's coming. 37 in Rehoboth and Indian River Inlet at this present time. We're at 36 degrees in Millsboro, 33 Selbyville, and 30 degrees right now, Ocean Pines. The winds are out of the west instead of the north. That makes it feel just ever so slightly better. It takes that irritating edge off of the chill in the air, which is a good thing, particularly if you're going to be out shopping for an extended period of time. Now, it still feels cold. I mean, it still feels like 31 degrees, for example, in Georgetown. It feels like 28 in Seaford. Clouds and radar, very limited, if not totally non-existent at this point for a good portion of the East Coast. We have a trough that's sliding through, but that's getting out of the way. High pressure in control of our weather. And behind that, with the clockwise rotation, we have cool air pulling out of the north. Of course, initially, that's what set us up for the cool air. But now it's going to become more of a westerly thing. And we're keeping a close eye on this ugly storm that's rearing its head throughout the central part of the country, just in case it begins to swing in our general direction. Taking a look at Friday, we're looking for sunshine for Friday going into Saturday. Sunshine again. It's not until we get to Sunday where things start getting a little complicated. Let's talk about that complicated part of the forecast. You see, Sunday, we're gearing up for our first alert day because look how this system just swells and gears up for us going into Monday morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. All this yellow, that's not a good thing. That's going to make its way and crank up for us by, let's say, the commute for Monday morning. And then it's going to bring in strong winds and possibly over 2 inches of rain in some cases. I mean, take a look at our future rain. We're talking about projections up to 1.5 inches to 2 inches, generally speaking, and this is far away. So 55 for today and all kinds of sunshine. Tonight, clear and chilly again. Saturday, sunny early, then cloud later. And then here's a look at your 7-day forecast. First alert day is going to be Monday going into Tuesday, but that's what we're looking at. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Paul. Ollie the elf is now adventuring around the Salisbury Zoo. She learned about animals from the keepers and staff and wants to share what she learned with you. Get this, Ollie learned how to feed the alpacas. The alpacas eat a pellet diet that is especially formulated to meet all their nutritional needs, and they can have fruit as a special treat, just like me, Paige.
Oh, okay.
Make sure to keep an eye out for Ollie the elf on your next visit to the zoo.
All right, well, coming up next, before I talk to Matt about eating more fruit and vegetables, it's that season to get the important people in your life something special for the holidays. We'll show you how to slay your budget instead of breaking your bank.
Now, Paige, why are you acting like you talk about eating some fruits and vegetables? You know it's the holiday and all those Christmas cookies are in the newsroom. Anyway, but we're looking out for a chance of rain as we're going to Sunday and to Monday. We do have a first alert day we've got to tell you about because the weekend is going to come with some rainy woes.
Get ready for the holidays with delicious food and beautiful atmosphere here at Benvenuto in Milford. The perfect destination to enjoy this Christmas and New Year surrounded by breathtaking Tuscan design. Get delighted with exquisite international dishes made with the freshest of local ingredients. So, book your reservation today and celebrate this holiday season at Benvenuto right here in Milford.
Are you dreaming of the perfect outdoor space where you can relax and entertain? Look no further than Delmarva's most trusted partner, Spicer Brothers. We pride ourselves on superior craftsmanship and only use the finest materials to create beautiful, durable decks. From classic wooden decks to low-maintenance PVC materials, we have the perfect solution for you. And right now, get a free Green Mountain Grill with your new deck. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Spicer Brothers, turning homeowners' dreams into reality for over 20 years.
Plumbing problems?
If your toilet won't flush and your water stops running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
Heating problems?
If it's cold outside and the heater's not running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
Marital problems?
Yeah, call that guy.
If your toilet won't flush and your water stops running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
For all your plumbing and heating needs.
Avery Hall has a long-standing history of being involved in the community. To me, it's very important to be involved in helping local families when they're in need. We see a variation of people in need. They need to be educated, provide guidance, and that's something that we're here for, and I enjoy helping people. At the end of the day, if I'm able to rewrite a policy and save them money that can help them continue in early retirement, that would be great. I'm Steve Mason, account executive at Avery Hall Insurance.
What's this? It's a gift from the Delaware Electric Cooperative.
But why did they give us a billing credit?
Since the co-op is owned by its members, each Christmas, DEC returns money to those members. This December, DEC is giving $5 million back to those who were members in 2011. These refunds are one of the many ways the co-op is different from for-profit utilities.
It is the season of giving.
Wow!
Ho, ho, ho. From our DEC family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Now, Paige, I might have to give you my list a little bit later today because time is running out to find the perfect presents for your friends and loved ones. Yeah. NerdWallet says the average American, oh boy, is expected to spend $831 on gifts this holiday season.
I actually believe it, and I kind of thought it would be more.
If you go triple figures with me, that'd be appreciated.
Just your gift is $831, Matt. Not. But if you could save a few $100s this season, wouldn't that just be awesome? Alexa Lorenzo has a sack full of game-changing strategies to help you slay your holiday budget.
Kids, mom, dad, grandkids, nieces, nephews, friends, and coworkers. It seems the list goes on and on.
I'll usually get my sister like a toy.
My family, which is like 4, and then maybe like 5 of my friends, so like 9 or 10.
My brother, I'll get him like remote control cars.
But there are ways to save this season. First, prep is important. Create an email account solely for discount emails. Then add filters for specific gifts. So if your child wants a new PS5, any email with the word PlayStation will go directly into that file. Track your spending. Use the Santa Bag app to store your list. The app keeps a running tab of what you've spent, as well as your budget and how much cash you have left. If you miss Black Friday, show up on Green Monday. That's when many retailers slash prices 25 to 50%. It falls on the second Monday of December. As for the hottest money-saving apps for the season, PayPal Honey can be a real holiday helper, offering a free browser to help you find coupons and discounts on over 30,000 online stores. Retail Me Not will also track down the best coupons online. And if you want to know if you're paying a fair price, the Amazon Price Tracker lets you know if the item was cheaper a few weeks ago and when is the best time to purchase it. So this holiday season, shop smart, save big, and make your budget bright. I'm Alexa Lorenzo reporting.
It is 5:56 this morning. Time to check in with our coastal pet of the day, brought to you by Maggie's Pet Boutique.
Oh, look at this guy. This pet on your screen right now may be small, but he is mighty. And you're looking at Thor, who comes from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. He's 4 years old. And if it wasn't obvious from his smile, he's a very happy boy. Thor loves to go on walks and play outside. So if you want to adopt Thor or any other pets in need of loving homes for Christmas, you can visit the Brandywine Valley SPCA. I hope Thor finds a home for Christmas, Paige.
I want to adopt Thor. He was so cute.
I know.
Aww, we want to keep seeing your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos, maybe if they're wearing a cute Christmas sweater. That's a plus. And tell us what makes your pet so special.
Well, you have the information on your screen where you can email us and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all of the pets we feature.
All right, it is 5:57. Time for a quick look at your forecast now before you head out your door.
Yeah, Paul, we're still battling that December chill as we do get ready for the weekend.
Indeed, but we're going to thaw out nicely. I mean, take a look at our highs for today. 53 Georgetown, Seaford, and those areas. We're looking to stay in the 50s over towards Federalsburg as well as Vienna. And we're going to stay in the 50s in Snow Hill, Berlin, and Ocean City. So we're going to have a turnaround as far as the chill is concerned, but it's going to be chilly for us early. Finally, here's a look at your exclusive Coast TV 10-day forecast. We are looking for a first alert day on Monday with heavy downpours and very gusty winds.
All right, thank you, Paul. Coming up in our next hour, highway halts. It was a scary situation when a plane crashed onto an interstate in North Carolina. Got the injuries and the latest on the attempt to get this highway reopened in the morning. That and more as we continue on Coast TV News Today.